together. And I'm pretty hyped. This is going to be a really nice race. You can see there's a PB difference here between Shemcat and EEK by about 2 minutes and a few seconds. And while that may be pretty big, you know, Shemcat is here and the 80% league, and definitely is no slouch.
Absolutely. In a race format, it doesn't matter how things go. Anything is possible. Don't let the 2.5-minute PB fool you. We could see Shemcat possibly pop off and get a PB right here, and we could potentially see EEK just have a meltdown. You never know what to expect. So it looks like Shemcat's already started the race, but EEK is still chilling in the Wooded Kingdom right now. Not sure what's going on here.
I think might be an issue with stream, maybe some lag. Maybe something happening there. There we go. Woo!
Whoa,
all right.
Okay. Glitching into the Cap Kingdom. Let's go.
EEK trying to pull out some new strats here in the early game, make it a little more exciting. Cap Kingdom, you know, not too much happens when you watch it. It's a lot of just real quick, straightforward movements. See a nice little spin pound there from EEK that's going to save you about maybe half a second. But boy, does it look cool, and it definitely moves the Mario real quick.
All right, it looks like as EEK is going to be coming up here on the first capture in the switch, we're going to be waiting for the timers to sync up as the ramp gets lifted from the ashes.
All right, here we go. Very nice. Both runners going to be heading into the frog room. More likely than not, going to be grabbing the frog here. And I think something really interesting about Super Mario Odyssey is there's a mechanic in here that speedrunners found called vectoring. So you're going to see these frogs here jumping at weird angles, kind of like turning diagonal with the screens. And that's basically vectoring. When you vector, Mario happens to move a little faster going that way. So it's something that can build up quite a bit of speed. Both runners with a very successful left side there. A little bit of trouble.
Yeah, right there, the first, I don't know if I call it a major skip, but the first skip there. Normally, guys who don't play Odyssey, you'd be going around the long way on the right side of the head, rolling your way up the ramp, but left side getting some creative movement to get up to the top like that. And just like that, as they both exit out of Cap Kingdom and we're greeted with the opening title screen, we've got a tight race.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And again, like, both of these runners, as you can see here, are going to be having a really low 2-minute time. You know, really incredible. Great to see it from both runners. Brain freeze here. All right. We're going to be heading into Cascade here. And we're going to see some interesting choices. I'm not sure. Checking on the stat sheets here, it doesn't look like the runners have done DSS in any of their league matches, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to be seeing that. And as we see, EEK going to be grabbing the first moon. Shemcat not too far behind. Looking like a pretty good start here from both runners.
Now, Anime, this is kind of a weird predicament we're in here. We are commentating a race on the Cool Cat Gang between two cats here, a Shemcat and EEK, whose profile picture appears to be a cat, but we've got a dog and a wolf here in the commentary booth. I mean, what's going on here? It's what's really cool about the Cool Cat Gang channel. We got some nice diversity going on here, really showing you how well the community can just pull together, dogs and cats and others and the like. We're all here to watch some amazing Mario action, watch these racers and cheer them on. It's pretty great. As you see some good dino skips here from both EEK and Shemcat. They're going up to the first boss here, which is basically, in my opinion, the Odyssey equivalent of an Aunt Karen.
You know, you're definitely not wrong about that at all. Madame Brutal is a very interesting character, very decked out in what looks to be high-class clothes, a string of pearls, and a golden chain chomp, just being kept as a pet. Now, granted, I do know a friend who would probably love to have a chain chomp as a pet, but, I mean, isn't that kind of dangerous? I feel like it'd be a really dangerous pet.
Chain Chomp is definitely one of those creatures that seems very loving, but probably at any moment can just go absolutely ballistic and just go off the wire at all. I mean, It's just good on Madame Brutalo keeping the chomp onto the chain for the time being, but at least they'll be able to enjoy their time peacefully together in Odyssey Heaven as Mario collects the multi-moon on both sides of the screen here, still keeping it close. All right, so now I believe normally like you'd go.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, so EEK's going for the chest here down below. Is Shemcat? Yeah, Shemcat will be going for the one on top of the cliff here.
Very nice. EEK gonna be getting that chest clip there. I'm gonna be saving about a second over Shemcat. I'm kind of disappointed for myself. I haven't been able to get the chest clip recently, getting back into Super Mario Odyssey runs. And I mean, I need it for a different reason, but at the same time, like, it's a really cool trick to do.
I did want to ask, how difficult is that chest clip? Because because all the Mario runs I watch, at least from people of the post 1 hour times, don't seem to go for the chest clip. So EEK making it look very easy, but I can imagine it's not exactly the easiest trick to set up for.
Well, I do it a lot in my runs, but I'm not gonna say that that's easy, as I did say I've been missing it. It's not the easiest trick in the world, but it's definitely not the hardest trick in the world. You just gotta nail your timing and nail the back throw with Cappy. And then in EEK's case, you also gotta throw Cappy and bounce out of bounds back up onto the ground and right to the globe. But it is mildly tricky if you do happen to miss it. You know, you lose quite a few seconds, and it's just one of those tricks where you save like a second if you get it, and then you lose quite a bit more if you lose it.
All right, as we see EEK planting the seed here, hopefully daylight savings will take effect here and help that seed grow as we see them go to the top of the temple and collect the bird. I mean, Anime, correct me if I'm wrong here. Is this basically the Odyssey equivalent of getting Klepto in 64?
Oh, not quite. Not quite. That's actually a little bit later in the run.
Really?
Yeah. But I do see what you mean there, at least like grabbing the moon from the bird. Very similar to grabbing the star from Klepto in SSL.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope we don't have to deal with Klepto in Lost Kingdom. It is in Lost, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, I hope we don't have to see Klepto there. Nobody wants to see Klepto, ever.
No, buddy. Having to activate Klepto in Lost Kingdom is definitely not a good time.
And we are not looking for not a good time. We want some good times here. And both racers still keeping it close here as they're now going to be making their way to the top of the sand dune here for yet another moon.
Looking pretty good so far. They've got all their moons out of the town. No need to go back to it anymore. We're going to see them just kind of roll around the desert here, grabbing some moons. Going to be hoping for some dram tricks over with the Bullet Bill. And maybe we'll see a reverse Jax here too. Oh, and EEK with a minor bonk there. Very unfortunate. Let's see.
Okay, so that cap toss is the dram trick?
Right. Oh, EEK missed it. What? Shemcat, I think, is good enough to get close to it. There we go. As you see, he captures the Bullet Bill with Cappy, able to get himself right up the top. And as you saw, EEK had to go around and climb up the iceberg. And just like that, Shemcat is now in the lead. Looks like he's going to be going for a single Bullet Bill strat as well.
He's got the distance.
Ooh. Both runners going to be getting that moon on the pillar without too much trouble. Looks like Shemcat not going to be going for reverse Jaxie. EEK is going to be going for that here. Reverse Jaxie, very nice movement to see. Once again, does save you a couple of seconds over the regular route. Very devastating if you happen to miss and fall into the poison. And you saw they're both runners grabbing the exact same moon, but, going to somewhere else because they're in different places.
Truly.
All about that routing.
Right, and now they're basically near in sync as they're going up to the cactus, going to be capturing the cactus. I've always wondered, what's that little button icon on top of the cactus? It's green with white in the middle. I thought it was like a Luigi icon, but I don't know what that's supposed to be.
You know, it's just one of those things that the game's just like, you know, the devs were like, okay, how do we tell people that Mario can capture this stationary object? Got it. Let's just put a little green thing on top that's like, hey, Cappy could probably fit there. I mean, barring that, honestly, not a clue.
All right, well, as we're coming to the close here in Sand Kingdom, let's see if both these runners can get single throw notes, and they do.
Very nice. You've almost got a sync here. Shemcat just ever so slightly ahead of EEEK.
It looks like viewers in the chat are rooting for Shemcat because they are most clearly the cat here in the race. I'm not sure what EEK's profile picture is supposed to be. I thought it was a cat, but it looks like if cat is in the name, then cat is the way to go.
I think it's a cat from like the early Garfield show. I could be entirely wrong, but that's what my brain tells me.
All I know is I want to know what drugs that cat is on because their eyes are so rolled back in the so rolled far in the back of their head. I can't see any pupils whatsoever.
They're very small pupils. I can confirm they're there, but they are very small. I believe they're both in the same language at the moment here, NMCO. Let me just double. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, no.
They are in slightly different languages.
Ooh, okay. One of them I believe is in simplified Chinese, and the other one is probably in traditional Chinese. That would be my guess here. Both languages, gonna be the faster languages for speedrunning this game at least.
Yeah, so what's the language difference here? Obviously, there's the text boxes in 64, but in Odyssey, where does the language difference come into play?
Honestly, basically the same thing. Yeah, the amount of time save between the text boxes is like kind of small. But there are scenes where Cappy just kind of talks a lot. So being able to have ooh, Shemcat taking a minor bonk there. Gonna be. Yeah, you know, having to have Cappy talk to you less is nice when you're trying to speed through things. And EEEK gonna be looking good here on Lake Clip. Very nice. Shemcat following up right behind. Excellent. Both runners gonna be getting that checkpoint. Very good from both of them.
Amazing. Both runners have struggled with Lake Clip in their earlier races in the tournament, but both getting it first try. They are feeling themselves right now. Looking like it's going to be, honestly, just coming down to movement here as EEEK has regained the lead over Shemcat just based on movement alone here in the Lake Kingdom. But Shemcat is still having a very solid run right now.
Ooh, taking a minor bonk there, but I do agree with you there. Shemcat is still playing pretty darn well. I don't think they've made any major mistakes so far.
Come to everybody's favorite aquatic creature, Dory. Love the top hat on them.
Oh yeah, honestly, very fashionable. Makes them look great in this game. You know, she got a real glow up. All right, and that's going to be EEEK heading out of Lake Kingdom. Shemcat a few seconds behind, but honestly, still pretty close. We're going to see these runners heading into Wood Kingdom next, which, of course, one of the kingdoms you should absolutely get your cat jams out for. Probably one of the best musical themes in this game. And I got to say, like, I've heard two incredible remixes. One done by Hyper Potions, and another one, like, actually, I don't remember who it's done by, but the Cool Cat Gang has used it as music for the promotional trailer for the Any % League, and just solid music.
Just even take it a step beyond that anime. Honestly, I'd say it's one of the most banging soundtracks from any recent video game. I mean, we hear Wooded Kingdom soundtrack in multiple YouTube videos across the Mario spectrum, and it's just fun. It really is a banger. It's a true cat jam indeed.
EEEK looking, ooh, I was gonna say EEEK looking really clean here, but immediately having troubles with the rocks and breaking the wrong one. That's gonna be a bit of time lost there for me. Very unfortunate.
Shemcat there making up some ground by getting the rock broken on the first try. And just like that, we're back to within a few seconds between these two.
You know, it's pretty wild in this game, especially at high-level gameplay, just some of the small mistakes that can be made and how much time they'll actually cost you in a race. Oh yeah, EEEK there with a very clean movement. Gonna be grabbing that uproot. Shemcat just as clean. Very nice here. Both runners gonna be getting ready to set up for nut clip here. It looks like both of them have been 100% for all of their attempts in the previous races.
Can't be a serious Mario Odyssey competitor without getting a little nutty.
Very true, very true. And it looks like EEEK missed it. Oh my goodness. EEEK gonna be having to go around and take this back up here. Shemcat missing it as well.
Caster's curse, you hate to see it. 100% now no longer the case for either runner as... Right, we see EEEK successfully go up the long way, and Shemcat's got to have some ground to make up as well.
Ooh, this is a little sketchy there on Shemcat's side. Goodness gracious.
All right, and now we've got the Wooded Kingdom soundtrack coming in from Shemcat's audio. Get those cat jams out.
Let's go. Pretty good movement here so far. EEEK catching that uproot. Gonna be grabbing the moon in the maze here. Shemcat gonna be following just behind. I'm curious, you know, hopefully, maybe, we'll see at least one of these runners grab the checkpoint. EEEK, very nice there with that roll cancel. Looks like EEEK is gonna skip the checkpoint, feeling very confident in their movement here. Very nice with the nut. And it looks like Shemcat gonna be skipping it as well. We're gonna have to hope. Ooh. Just ever so slightly missing the top of the piranha there. Shemcat just having tons of issues.
Oh, with 1 health left, I'm really curious as to why they haven't gone back for the checkpoint.
Shemcat here looking good. Luckily, finally getting Cappy into the piranha's mouth, making him more susceptible to being banged on the head by Mario's very sturdy work boots.
Is that what he's wearing? Work boots this whole time?
I don't know. They remind me of work boots, though. Whenever I see, like, a nice pair of brown boots, I just automatically think work boots, because that's basically all the work boots that I have at my house. They're all a nice, you know, casual brown.
You know, it makes sense, considering that Mario is supposed to be a plumber first and foremost. I mean, they should have work boots on. Just doesn't seem really optimal for Speed to be wearing work boots. Someone's got to work on his footwear. Oh
yeah, absolutely. Can confirm. You know, trying to have work boots while playing something like DDR, not comfortable, not at all. Fireballs, that is correct. When you grab a story moon, that is your new respawn point. Didn't know. Sometimes though, depending on the route. Oh, that's right. They didn't get the nut clip route, so they had to get the story moon. Okay, exactly, my brain. Yeah, if you get the nut clip moon, you can generally do a route where you can actually just skip the piranha plant there, not have to grab the moon, not have to watch the cutscene. Saves you a little bit of time. Let me see EEEK here heading into flooded pipes. Gonna be looking good for the early. Oh, well, I retract my statement before it was said. I was gonna say gonna be looking good for the early cycle. Just a minor mistake there, but you know the momentum and the flow was not stopped too much. And there we go. EEEK gonna now be leaving Wooded here. Shemcat still needing to go into flooded pipes to get those last 2 moons. There we go. We see a much better cycle there from Shemcat in the flooded pipes.
Well done.
Oh, unfortunate. It's not too much of a time loss, but definitely still unfortunate. EEEK gonna be heading out at a nice 1852. Gonna be having a pretty substantial lead over Shemcat here.
Shemcat was playing pretty close to their personal best up until the failed nail. I almost said nail. The nut clip, unfortunately. Shemcat's still keeping it relatively close. Just only about a half a Cloud Kingdom separates these two runners.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, match definitely still is not over. We've got quite a few more races to go. EEEK here, going to be getting that first fast hats, and it looks like might be going for the hint art. Yup, there he goes. Ooh, and a very nice triple jump to the top of that hat. Very clean. We see Saren here with the nice copy pasta in the chat, giving everybody a nice rundown of the Wooded Kingdom, what it's about, why it exists.
Thank you for the copy pasta from Saren Mew here in the chat about the Wooded Kingdom. Even though we're well beyond Wooded Kingdom now, it's always good to hear about wood.
What?
I think co-commentator realizing what I just said there.
All right, EEEK heading into Lost Kingdom here. A really good Bowser fight in Cloud. 3 fast caps and the hint art.
All right, let's see if EEEK goes for... Yeah, let's see if they get successful. Bounce across to the cliff, and they got it.
Very nice. Getting the nice little spin, cappy return jump. Very schmancy, but also a little bit faster. Ooh, very nice. Good movement with the butterfly as well. Lost is, you know, Lost is an interesting kingdom, I gotta say. If you play it correctly, you can get out of it in like 2.5 minutes. Not a problem. But, you know, if you make a couple of mistakes, it can take you up to 4 minutes or longer. It's kind of crazy.
All right, let's hope for some clean Losts here.
Shemcat also having a very nice cappy return jump, getting off of the meme tree. Looking pretty good.
EEEK is just on complete cruise control right now.
Gonna be looking for the reverse trapedal here, and gonna be getting it. Very clean, very clean. Going for cage triple. Oh, very nice there from EEEK.
Good job there from EEEK.
That's great. EEEK having a... Oop, screen here. There we go. Having a nice 100% success rate on cage triple. Just going to be adding on to that. Hopefully Shemcat can do it as well.
And EEEK was able to grab the moon underneath the bridge and not die to the poison. I see many people die to the poison under the bridge, but able to recover and get back to the Odyssey so quickly. Wow.
Yeah, I gotta say, grabbing that moon, there's like 3 or 4 different ways you can grab the moon under the bridge. And honestly, all of them are super sketchy, regardless of how they look. And Shemcat here, also with a very successful cage triple and getting the nice fast movement under the bridge and making it back up. A very clean loss from both runners here. Very nice.
This is honestly the thing that has allowed me to become more interested in Odyssey as opposed to 64. Like, while 64 speedrunning in and of itself is like one of the granddaddies of speedrunning, to see people move this quickly in Mario Odyssey, you're not just dealing with Mario movement on arguably a much faster scale than 64, but you have to factor in motion controls and many different stage obstacles, and just watching these guys move this quickly is truly an astonishing thing to watch as a casual gamer.
Oh, no, yeah, I gotta agree. When I was first watching like some of the earlier matches on the Cool Cat Gang, I was absolutely blown away by the crazy strats and movement that these people do. Like this Goomba heck here from EEEK. Oh, but taking a bonk!
Almost thought they were going to slip through the crack and fall to their death, but fortunately surviving and staying on the elevator.
But yeah, no, top high SMO runners. Just, oh, it's so cool to watch. All right, EEEK gonna be going for the nice tower jump here. Looking good and gonna be getting out. Shemcat just a little bit behind. Gonna be entering the tower soon here as EEEK gonna be entering into the Mecha Wiggler fight. Now,
let's see if Shemcat gets the cleaner Goomba heck.
it looks like he's not going for it, which, to be fair, he hasn't gone for it on his stat sheets yet, so understandable. I haven't gone for it personally either. It definitely looks pretty wild. Alright, EEEK looking pretty good in the Mecha Wiggler fight so far. Shemcat about to do that tower jump as well. Also very successful with it. As we set up for the second cycle here. Gonna be breaking some of those bullets to get them out of the way. Ooh, very, very clean cannon shots here from EEEK, and that's gonna be a nice two-cycled Mecha Wiggler.
Very nice.
I still don't like this boss. I really don't.
I mean, what's there to like? First of all, it's a Wiggler, gross. It's a mechanical Wiggler, ew. And just when you just watching speedrunners potentially miss out on second cycle and having to deal with this little sucker for another round, ugh. It's like if anybody actually likes Mecha Wiggler, it's probably the equivalent of liking Klepto. We need to check you out mentally.
Like, I don't know, man. It's such a slow fight for me. Even if you, play it optimally and you play it fast, it always just feels so slow.
We're seeing Shemcat here now cleaning up Wiggler. Just got to take out the front two, and it looks like that's going to be a two-cycle Wiggler for them as well.
Very nice. EEEK there, gonna be getting that nice short little dram, saving you a few seconds. Getting ready for his drive-by attempt. Oh, and missing it, unfortunately. Gonna have to turn around and set it up. Going for a second drive-by. I for sure thought he was just gonna fix it and go for the setup. But it looks like EEEK is incredibly determined.
There we go.
Very unfortunate as you see a rage capture there.
I was wondering why the capture.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of funny. I've seen it in Super Mario Odyssey runners, because a lot of 64 runners will pause. They'll do a rage pause, even though, it'll probably cost them a couple of seconds or so. I've noticed a lot of Odyssey runners will do rage captures. Well, they'll just spam the screenshot button because, you don't lose any time with it. You're not pausing the game. And it's kind of amusing.
Love the alternative there. The capture button gives runners an opportunity to get that rage out without having to pause the game and slow things down. As we see Shemcat going for the drive-by as well and gets it on the first try.
Very nice. Very nice.
Everyone's favorite kind of drive-by, the cleanest, funnest looking drive-by you could ever ask for anybody.
Absolutely. Drive-by is honestly a cool strat. It's good that you can back it up with a nice setup. But it's definitely fun to look at and fun to do if you can nail it first try. All right, we see EEEK here heading into the bullet building room. Ooh, great movement. Nice and clean. Shemcat. Ooh, having a little bit of trouble there with Mario's direction. Gonna be heading into the slots. And EEEK gonna grab that bullet bill to just kind of get over there a smidge quick.
Well played. As Shemcat just hit the jackpot of the lottery, just walking out with a moon. I guess not a jackpot in the lottery, but a jackpot of the slot machine.
Absolutely. Yep. EEEK getting some very nice momentum there for that jump. Shemcat now into the bullet building room.
Right, as we see EEEK climbing to the top of the tower. Getting some major King Kong vibes here, just chilling on top of the tallest building in the city.
Gonna be able to get that nice spin pound off the very top. And, oh, Shemcat with a little bonk there, but both runners or actually, I didn't see if Shemcat caught it, but EEEK grabbing that hint art up top there in Cloud Kingdom is gonna not is gonna save time, not have to grab that hint art in the pool, which is another place that runners can go and grab hint art when they need a little more coinage. Looking like a good people's room here so far. There we go. Getting some of that nice quick movement. Gonna be grabbing that moon and getting out of Metro Kingdom here. EEEK with a pretty substantial lead coming into the next kingdom.
Yeah, and Shemcat hasn't really had any major catastrophes either. It just really is all coming down to movement as the difference between these two guys. It's the adage really holds true here. Strat save you seconds, movement saves you minutes.
It's definitely something I could adhere to a little more if I ever like actually grind SMO any percent. My 117 could definitely be a little faster. All right, we see EEEK here getting out of Day Metro with the nice 30-12, looking pretty sharp. Shemcat definitely quite a few seconds behind, but we still got a couple of kingdoms ahead of us. There are still many things that could happen.
By the time the moons get onto the Odyssey, I'd say Shemcat is probably looking at a near 1 minute deficit between them and EEEK. Ah, yes, thank you, Captain Toad. Alright, about a 56-second difference between EEEK and Shemcat.
All right, EEEK gonna be heading into Shiveria here at Shemcat. Gonna be a few more seconds until he can get into Snow Kingdom here. Oh, EEEK having a little bit of trouble getting on top of that umbrella stand. Honestly, can't blame him. There have been so many times where for like absolutely no reason, I just cannot seem to get the right jump off of that umbrella. Which, you know, funny if you think about it. Like, why is it in games? Ooh, very nice snow clip from EEEK.
Ooh,
very nice. Can we save him a few seconds? Very clean here. You know, you see it in cartoons, you see it in games. Why? You know, why are umbrellas bounceable objects? Realistically, like, that would just immediately break under your weight. Yet, you know, cartoons and games, they're like, oh yeah, you could just jump off these. No biggie.
Yeah, I think the only way you could actually bounce off an umbrella is if somehow you are a literal little child and have no weight on you. An adult should not be able to bounce off an umbrella. We clearly have yet to understand the physics, the full physical capability of an umbrella enemy. I think it's something that scientists need to be looking into right now. Forget climate change. Forget alternative energy resources. No, we need bounceable umbrellas immediately.
Definitely save everybody a lot of time. Maybe a little cheaper than a trampoline too. As Shemcat also going to be getting a nice snow clip there as well.
We see some good Goomba movement there from EEEK. Shemcat's now about to give off the biggest blowjob we'll see in the game.
Unfortunately, not getting the spiny manip there. Yeah, not going to save you like too much time. Not going to lose you too much time. It's just a strat. You can like blow most of the spinies off but keep one there because the camera does something weird when depending on how close you are to the story moon. So being able to knock that one spiny off with your cap instead of with the blowy joey puts you much closer and shortens the time with the moon spawn than would be otherwise. We see EEEK here finishing up his talk in the shop, gonna be heading towards Snowdram. setup list. Let's see how well this goes. Gonna be getting that first jump. And it's
Ooh,
good.
wow.
Very nice. That is such a sketchy jump. And personally, I mean, like, 2-player, so I don't actually have to worry about it. It's definitely a jump that concerns me. All right, and EEEK gonna be heading out of snow here with a 34-41. And we're gonna be coming up to Seaside now. I have this in my splits at home here, but guys, I just want to know, we're coming into the next kingdom in this game that has a bunch of water. And, you know, I hope y'all are staying hydrated out there. It's really important to, you know, make sure you take care of yourself, take care of your health. Get that water in your body, maybe a snack if you really need one.
Thank you for the reminder there, anime co-commentator needing to hydrate us. Shemcat looks like they went for Snowdram as well and connected on it. Alright, but, you know, as we're here now in Seaside in the closing end of Snow Kingdom here, guys, just a reminder to all those at home, Cool Cat Gang is in collaboration here with the Urban Arts Partnership. If you would like to help out the future game designers and computer coders of the future, please, anywhere from $1 to $1,000, maybe even $1 million. So we got an oiler somewhere out there secretly lurking in the chat. Help out the kids design the games of tomorrow. The kids of today design the games of tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, it's incredible what Urban Arts does with their program. It's insane that 100% of the students that go into their program will get accepted into college. And that's bonkers. You do not see programs like this that have a 100% rate.
We really don't. It's actually remarkable.
EEEK here with the out of bounds on the chest. And it looks like he is going to stay out with a very nice chest clip here. I do have to warn you something about the chest clip so far right now. It's got like 3 or 4 different names, including, funny enough, I have heard people call it Wilco clip, even though I'm pretty sure he doesn't run this game. It has been said, but I think for the most part, as you can see in the stat sheets, people have been calling it fish and dips, and that's pretty appropriate, I think.
It's fun. It's playful.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see EEEK here get up for a fish clip. Get ready for it, which, you know, that's why we can't really call the chest clip their fish clip, because it's already got one. Very nice, successful first fish clip here.
He continues to traverse the out-of-bounds region, collects the final chest here in Seaside. Now heading back to the Odyssey.
That is definitely an ARPA, Darksness. I am not in charge, and I will not pretend to be in charge of what people call clips for SMO, as I'm not in charge. Shemcat having a little bit of trouble collecting that moon.
I will also chime in on that as someone who also made a very colorful joke earlier back in the Snow Kingdom. I'm not a fan of anything acronymed FCC, so we'll just keep that to ourselves. We'll let the bureaucrats have the FCC. Let's just have fun and call it fish and dips.
That is a good point. I didn't actually think about that. We see EEEK here heading into lunch, and Shemcat, gonna have to line up again for the fish clip, unfortunately.
Oh, man. Let's see EEEK here, see if he's going to be able to pull up the salt triple, and has got it.
Very, very nice here.
Shemcat does get the fish clip on the second go-around as EEEK is on cruise control.
Nope. Looks like EEEK having a little bit of trouble here. Setting up for that spin pound triple jump. Beautiful, beautiful spiritless there from EEEK. Wow. Or spirit skip. Looking great so far. Shemcat finally going to be out of that kingdom and heading into luncheon to be in the same kingdom as EEEK here. But EEEK already 4 moons, just absolutely cruising. Moving that Mario. We're gonna see another successful slots there from EEEK. Very sweet. You know, I've seen people doing the spin throws, and personally, I'm kind of surprised that it works. But you know, it's got to be consistent enough, obviously, since all the runners basically do it at this point.
All right, Shemcat also connecting on the salt triple jump there.
Oh, taking a minor bonk there. Really, kind of an odd place to bonk. Not gonna lie. You're gonna see EEEK getting ready to do the one and only Forks room. The one room everybody loves to see in luncheon. As Shemcat goes in to fight Skewert here.
Super fast moving in the fork room. Yeah, even as a casual Odyssey viewer, this is just incredibly fun. This is dope.
Forks room is something that I don't get to do enough. I honestly, it probably only happens when I'm doing sandbox stuff, but oh, it just feels good. It's a good room.
Right, EEEK is traversing across lava.
Very nice here. Gonna be grabbing that moon up top along with another golden turnip here. As Shemcat finishing the Skewert fight. See, getting a nice triple jump. Very good.
Well done there from EEEK. Gonna get the double turnip in the bowl. Looking like Kobe or Steph Curry out there, 2 for 2 on the shots, long distance.
Very nice there for Shemcat. Some good movement. EEEK heading into the shop. Gonna be talking to the Forks to buy another moon. I believe that's been 3 shopping trips here for EEEK. Apologies if I happen to forget how many shops they've gone into.
The ultimate pay to win. Why would you ever bother exploring the level a little more when you can just literally buy your way to victory there? Good job on EEEK.
Shemcat with that tactical bonk into the pot to have Mario's hitbox right where the moon is. EEEK gonna be heading for the Invisiblock jump here. Really gonna have to hope that he hits that. And it's good.
And all the times I've ever seen an Odyssey speedrun for anybody who goes for the Invisiblock jump, I have yet to see a failed attempt. EEEK keeping the streak alive. Good job getting the edge of the invisible blocks there.
Yeah, shoutouts to whoever thought about the Invisiblock jump, honestly. It's kind of an insane strat. All right, Shemcat here now in the Forks room, EEEK in the Lava Bubble room. Both runners looking great in their respective rooms here. EEEK just flying through luncheon like nobody's business.
Already getting ready to head out of luncheon as Shemcat is still about halfway through here. Just the difference the strats are making between these two guys. See, EEEK go for one more star here while kicking their way up to the... Or did I say star? Excuse me. Moon.
It's all good.
While kicking their way up to the top.
There are stars in this game. You just got to get far enough.
Yeah, no stars at any percent, unfortunately. But there are stars in the game. You are not wrong there. Right, as we saw, Shemcat there just cut the cheese with Hammer Bro and is now getting a story moon.
Very nice. Yeah, you're going to see a bunch of more platforms pop up over that large spread of lava that you didn't see for EEEK doing the Spiritless route here. Eek gonna be out of luncheon with a 43.56. You know, I bet gotta be feeling pretty good. Got a pretty decent time going on. Not too many major issues. You know, just playing well. Eek heading into the Urban Arts Kingdom here. Very nice.
Oh, the Urban Arts Kingdom, huh?
Indeed.
Why is that? Is it because Jason is the dragon?
No, Jason's not the dragon. Urban Arts Kingdom here is, I like calling it that because this is usually a kingdom where we talk about the urban arts, because the fight's like, you know, it's pretty straightforward here. You dodge the dragon attacks, you dodge the breath, then you dodge the shock waves, and then, you know, you get on there, you take out all the poles, you give them a little ground pound. So, you know, it's nice. You can just sit here, talk about how incredible the School of Interactive Arts is, you know, how very inclusive they are. Very wide diversity in their students. And again, as we said before, just a 100% success rate of their students getting into college. Just, you know, Urban Arts, absolutely crazy. They're putting up the prize pool for both this tournament and the 16-star open. And, you know, we really appreciate you guys.
Everything counts. $1, $1 and 1 penny. Just any and everything helps out the kids. So if you care about the kids, then feel free to donate whatever you can here to the Urban Arts Partnership.
Like Eek here, gonna be finishing up the dragon real quick. Probably gonna be leaving the stage right as Shemcat's getting into it. Not quite. They're not that far apart. Looks like. Yeah, that is true. Urban Arts does currently have a spring fundraiser happening right now. Ooh. It's brand new.
And we'd like to thank a anonymous donation of $1 coming in saying, "The Ruined Kingdom is the 12th kingdom visited in Super Mario Odyssey. The greater location of Crumbledin, the Ruined Kingdom, is a stormy and mysterious world filled with the ruins of a long-dead kingdom."
Gorgeous. Absolutely well said, donator. Thank you so much. And we see here Eek gonna be leaving the Ruined Kingdom with a 47-11. Man, what a time. That's great to say. And Shemcat in the fight after the first smack on the dragon's head here. Getting ready to drop Mario's booty a second time.
Alright, they do come to everybody's favorite kingdom in an SMO speedrun, the Bowser Kingdom here. I know for those who do min captures, it's obviously the best part of the run for everybody's most famous, most easiest trick of all time. But then, of course, you've got the notorious two-parter here for any percenter, just dealing with bunnies and the mech.
Yeah, very true, very true. Definitely one of the more interesting strats that exists in the minimum capture series. You know, any percenters, they're just like flying right through Bowser's Kingdom. You know, they don't like taking the time to, you know, just sit and appreciate Bowser's music, kind of look around at the scenery.
They don't like getting nutty. It's a real shame, anime.
Yeah. Alright, we see Eek here getting ready to collect the shards, and Shemcat just about to leave Ruined Kingdom. Definitely quite the deficit here for Shemcat, unfortunately. Very nice birdless shards. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, Shemcat just now getting out of Ruin at 49.03. They're trailing by almost a couple of minutes at this point behind EEEK.
All right, we're going to see EEEK setting up here for the Bowser Jam. Very nice, grabbing the moon and capturing the wire. No issues at all. Shemcat there with a very sketchy ledge grab. Thankfully not taking a death, but that was, oof. It was definitely, certainly scary to watch.
Right, as EEEK is taking on the first bunny.
Good old Topper. And all of his many hats.
Right, nice, quick, and easy topper there from EEEK. The Shemcat just looked like they took out the Tiki.
I'm neat. Gonna be heading over to that Harriet fight. We're gonna probably see a Tsar Bomba here. Very nice. Getting the good setup there. Bomb's not quite in the middle, but that should be fine. All you gotta do is hit it. And bam, just like that. 2 hits on Harriet. Not a problem.
Wow, really quick fight with Harriet there from EEEK.
Super, super clean. Shemcat just finishing up the shards here. EEEK definitely, once again, you can see just how much of a substantial lead EEEK has at the moment. Dark SNESS, honestly, I have no idea. And I really don't think it matters, but there has definitely been some mild discussion, maybe even heated sometimes, about why you should go for Topper first or why you should go for Harriet first, but
It all
about
comes
the
down
same.
all comes down to personal preference. I mean, if you're using the same strats, it really doesn't matter. But I guess it just depends, like, which one you're more comfortable with, or whichever one's the more harder one you want to get out of the way first.
All right, it looks like Shemcat also going to be going for Topper, so no differences in the bosses between these two. EEEK doing pretty well. Going to be grabbing this Pokio, making his way up that wall. Very nice movement. Ooh, just a little too high there, I think. Wasn't able to get the bird peck into the feature. And again, just some minor movement mistakes there, but EEEK's still looking really good here. Going to be coming onto the final wire and hopping into the mech fight.
Alright, Shemcat's now going for Harriet. Let's see if they're going to be able to pull off Tsar Bomba.
It looks like they're not going to be going for it. All good, all good. EEEK here, already 2 Brutals down on the mecha fight. Looking pretty good so far. And there we go, that Shemcat done with the first 2 Brutals. And EEEK gonna be going for target acquired here. Very nice.
Ooh.
Very good mech fight there from EEEK. Gonna be getting out of Bowser's Kingdom with a great time. No worries, Jake. Rango and Spirit get love in other categories. More honestly, though, it's more Rango than Spirit. Spirit definitely does still usually get skipped.
No love for Spirit. You hate to see it.
All right, Shemcat here, going for the moon behind these boxes. You know, they're the same shape, I gotta say.
Boxes, bricks, what's the difference? All right. Well, as Eek has cleaned up the mech, is now just one Moon Kingdom away from taking home the dub here in this matchup.
Shemcat getting some better bird movement here over Eek. Very nice. Very, very clean there from Shemcat. All right, Eek, gonna be heading out of luncheon here with the, wow, luncheon, we're that far back. I read the wrong stuff. My mind was still looking at chat.
Maybe commentator is reading my mind and still thinking about lunch coming up soon. Commentator's definitely hungry.
Yeah, I should definitely grab a little more food. I had a snack before, but I'm still feeling a little bit of hunger, just a smidge.
All right. Just a smidge longer left to go in this race as we see a very dappered Mario now rolling their way across the moon with no helmet on. Mario truly breaking the laws of astrophysics here, not even needing oxygen to go through and stop Bowser in the name of love.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible what weird things level do to you, especially in a video game setting. Shemcat here, gonna be finishing up the mech fight. Got a very nice target acquired as well.
All right. Let's see if Eek is able to get a first try skip here.
It looks like he's gonna be going for the one wall jump. Very nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I personally haven't figured out how to do that yet either, and gosh, it looks interesting. Saves you, I think, like a second or two.
That was actually crazy to watch. Someone who struggled to just get the normal skip, just watching a one wall jump skip is quite incredible. Bowser, I don't know what plans he ever had for that ring he got for Peach. The ring is literally bigger than her entire body, so how does he expect her to wear that?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I feel like her wearing it as a hula hoop just really wouldn't work because, you know, she'd have to be holding it at all times with both hands. You know, maybe that was like, that's just the engagement ring, the one that's like nice and decorative, not the one that you like generally would put on your hand.
True. One you can put away in the jewelry box later and brag about it to your girlfriends later.
Yeah. Very nice, fast second half there from Eek as Shemcat now heading into Moon Kingdom. Thank you very much for the raid. You're absolutely correct there. Bowser is definitely behind Eek. Well, at this point, in front of Eek.
Oh, thank God. It was just a copy pasta.
Whew. All right, Eek. Very, very good Bowser fight there. Looking nice and clean. Ready for the chase sequence. Shemcat still got to go up there and fight Bowser. Definitely some very unfortunate mistakes happening on Shemcat's side throughout the runs.
Let's see if Shemcat will be able to pull off the one wall jump skip as well. Oh. They're going for it, and they got it.
Definitely looked a little sketchy there, but came out on top of that in the end. Very nice.
It's actually the one trick that Shemcat has the edge on in Eek throughout the history of this tournament so far. Glad to see they still got it. All right, now let's see if Eek might be able to pull off the 2D skip.
Excellent. Very nice. Definitely saves you a few seconds instead of having to run all the way to the other side. You can just get that nice jump there.
All right. Probably the second best soundtrack in the video game, guys. We're coming to the very end here of Eek's run. Sub-hour pace. Let's get those cat jams out.
EEEK looking really good with the pillars so far. That's going to be another one.
Got the first one down with all fireballs. Incredible.
Yeah, it's honestly really one of the harder things to do is to knock them all down as you're trying to move in. Oh, very, very nice on that last pillar there from EEEK. EEEK just taking that lead and running away with it in this game.
No messing around here. Absolutely spectacular pillars here from EEEK as he's going to be concluding this speed run with a 59:42 finish, a sub 1 hour time.
Absolutely incredible.
As Shemcat is just now about to go through the end game themselves. Anime, you know, I gotta ask you, are you a fan of the TV show Danny Phantom?
You know, I haven't seen that show in quite a while, but I definitely enjoyed it when I was watching it as a kid.
So I thought about it earlier this morning. Would you rather be captured by Mario's hat, or would you rather be taken over by Danny Phantom's ghost?
Ooh, that is an interesting question. Yeah, you know, in both instances, you don't get to control yourself because the person that did the possessing is now in control of you. Okay. I guess
the way I look at the question, if it helps the answering out, I'd rather be captured by a ghost because I'm at least oblivious and don't know it's coming. Whereas if I just see a cap being thrown towards me, as we see Shemcat, there we go, getting the 2D skip. And just like all of a sudden, once the cap's taken, I was like, no, why did you do that to me? No, don't do that again.
That is true. Yeah, ghosts would be invisible. You know, though, I don't know. You know, I kind of feel like I'd actually rather have the cappy capture, because think about it. You'll suddenly have like a weird little mustache and people will know if anything's happening. You know, you're not the one doing it.
True.
You can very clearly tell by that mustache. As you see here, we're once again in the cat jam room with the pillars.
Oh, are the fireballs going to connect? Looks like they do. Oh, no.
Just one. It's a very, very tricky strat to get all those fireballs to connect on that one pillar.
All right, well, still a very solid run here from Shemcat. By the time they're done with pillars, they're going to be playing within just a little over a minute of their PB, so absolutely well done here from Shemcat.
Yeah, nothing to sneeze at all. Again, you know, Shemcat did make it into the 80% League from our SMO Open tournament. So Shemcat definitely deserving to be here in their place. Still playing well despite the minor mix-ups. A very, you know, a 1 hour, 2 minutes. Very still a really good time in the world of Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning.
Right, as we see Shemcat, I think in the wait screen waiting to go chill in the Mushroom Kingdom, but there you go, guys. EEEK taking the dub over Shemcat by a total of 2 minutes and 28 seconds. EEEK improving the record to 4-1 here in the round robin, and Shemcat is still looking for the first victory here.
Yep, and again, the way that the 80% League works here is first place is going to be getting 60 points for coming out on top, as well as a small bonus in points depending on how far apart they finished from their runner. So EEEK here going to be getting a good chunk off of this win, and Shemcat, unfortunately, not going to be taking too many points home today. Matt's coming in at the chat, 74 points for EEEK and only 16 points for Shemcat.
Right. Well, now I'm just looking forward to watching the end here. Honestly, I love this song. I don't. Brain freeze. I don't know what to do here. Well, I guess we'll be on deck here and see if any of these runners will be coming in here for a post-game interview. We do have Shemcat on deck if we want to bring them in here, get some commentary. There's Peach waving everybody goodbye, and it's a miracle in 3 dimensions. The fireworks are going to start, but I guess in our case, end here. We got Shemcat in the booth. Shemcat, how are you?
Hello, yeah, I'm doing okay. I would have wanted to get a 101 there, but yeah, close enough, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
hey, 102.10, honestly, nothing to sneeze at. Still a very, very good time.
Also, might want to check the match results on the stream there. I don't think that's quite the correct outcome.
Oh yeah, Shemcat's on top. Despite going slower, Cool Cat expressing their bias towards the feline species and putting Shemcat above EEEK here.
Getting those gold moons. Let's go.
Hey, nice to see those, even if it is technically not correct.
Yeah, hey man, tell us about the run. How are you feeling about it?
It was okay. I lost 52 in Wooded, but like everything else felt decent enough, like low 101 to 100 level, which I guess we take. But yeah, that 52 in Wooded really, really hurt in terms of like the just overall pace. Because no nut clip and struggling to back it up as well with like getting the actual Piranha Plant Moon.
This is very, very unfortunate with the Piranha Plant. I was kind of surprised. Like, I have no idea why some of those hits just didn't connect. I'm glad you're able to back it up, though.
Yeah, barely, before I ended up dying to the Piranha Plant. But yeah, I have no idea why those weren't working either. It's just Mario moment, I guess. Yeah,
absolutely. I've said it before in other places. I feel like sometimes Mario just has a mind of his own.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I don't know how, I don't know why, but there are definitely times where Mario, he's just going, and you don't want him to, but he will.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean there.
All right, well, regardless, so, thanks for putting on a great race. I think y'all did pretty good today. There were just some of those little mistakes, a couple major mistakes, but overall, you still played pretty well. Again, I'd said it earlier, you got into the any % league. You definitely deserve to be here. And obviously you've got a chance to grow. We've still got a lot more matches coming up here. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully I'll get maybe a game, or maybe 2, maybe 3. But I think I've only fought like 58 runners so far, so it's not been too stacked in my favor.
All right, well, fortunately, yeah, we've got 6 more races for you left to go here, so we'll definitely see some tighter competition here from Shemcat.
All right, and I think I'm gonna double check with the schedule here. I think that's the last race that we have for the day, but don't quote me on that.
That is the end of the day. Yes, that is the final race on the schedule. So unless we've got some impromptu racing that is going to be taking place, that is the last scheduled one.
All right, and it looks like we're going to be rating Hey Pando here from the Cool Cat Gang.
Woo!
And thanks again for coming in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with the Any % League on the Cool Cat Gang channel. Great races from Shemcat and EEEK. Some good Super Mario 64 races as well. Please go follow these racers. Some top Mario action on their channels. Definitely check them out.
And thank you all for putting up with me for my debut session here in the commentary booth for Mario Odyssey. Anime, thank you for helping carry me into the booth, and it was a pleasure getting to co-cast with you, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always a great time to be able to commentate with you, Wes.
And thank you to Redaband for restreaming the race here today. Once again, praises for Saren's internet. Hopefully that'll all get resolved here soon. But yeah, let's go say hi to our friend Hey Pando. Raid message sounds great. Guys, let's go all in. We're going to go all in getting into Pando's stream here. All in's the raid message.